All right, here goes. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to We Don't Know Sports, brought to you by We Don't Know Network. Your host. There we go. Off to a great start. Your host and captain, myself, Ethan Ragsdale, and with me, as sometimes, my co-captain today, Jared Webnuts91.
What is up, everybody?
How you doing, bro? How's life?
Dude, it's not going too bad.
I thought we were taking a different course there. You were going to say, not going too good. I was like, oh, we're going to have an unpacking session today? Fuck sports. Let's have a little therapy.
No, it's going really good. The only thing that, classes are just,
Sure.
They're in full swing still, so it's always hectic for me. I hate doing schoolwork.
I miss college, but, I hate that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, the class part kind of sucked. Social, everything else, other stuff's pretty tight.
There's no social.
Yeah, not at this point.
My thing is I would love to go play basketball at the gym, but no can do.
Yeah, dude, 2020 said fuck social activity. So if you have social anxiety like myself, then this year's been good in that regard.
I just feel like I'm getting fat because I don't want to do anything else. I don't want to go on a run. I just want to go play some basketball.
Well, I'm always getting fat. I'm just glad I can use this as an excuse.
Right.
But yeah, man, everything's been pretty consistent. 2020 is 2020 as fuck right now.
It's
getting better, though. Things start to feel a little bit more normal. It doesn't mean that they're getting that way. I'm just talking about my feelings, I guess, just because in relation to how the world is moving and it kind of seems, they're trying to transition back to that way. But I can say from my regard, it's going back a little bit to normal. Cases are dropping as far as medically speaking. It's getting a little bit better in that regard. So that loom is kind of away. I know North Carolina is the same too.
And plus, hey, I know we're going to talk about it later on the show, but football's back.
Yeah, it is. That's very true, dude. That definitely helps normality a lot. The only thing that kind of is a buzzkill, especially with college football that we'll talk about, is just how kind of some games are getting canceled, like UNC and UNC Charlotte this weekend's canceled because COVID. BYU Army's canceled because COVID. But at least we have something to replenish that, right? It's not like everything's gone, everything is canceled. NFL, they administered obviously over 1,000 tests last weekend, and 0 positives, and they're not even in a bubble right now. But, how much can we rely on that information? That's still what we have,
Yeah.
But, yeah, let's get right into our first segment here, and that's just what we like to do, guys. We'll go in and go over recap scores. We'll get in predictions after, but strictly we're going to talk scores in the past first, and then we're going to talk the present and the future. So we'll start with the most boring shit first. So hockey's up. Sorry, Jacob, we can roast on it because he decided not to be here because apparently his fucking family is more important than us. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
What a loser.
Family.
God, fucking asshole, dude. What a real friend he is. Any fucking way. Dallas beats my Las Vegas Knights 4-1. Dude, when was that game played? The last one? I stopped watching
Monday?
After they went down.
Monday.
Okay. What was this last final score?
3-2.
3-2 Stars, yeah. 3-2 Stars.
That's what I got.
Yeah, man. And then, so that's the West is settled. That's how the West was settled. Damn, that's a new Mary-Kate and Ashley movie, how the West was settled. All right, I'm too fucking old. The East, you got the Islanders and the Lightning. Tampa Bay is up 3-2. No shocker there. I used to hate the Lightning, but after last year when they got swept in the opening round, low-key kind of feel bad for them. So, Game 6 is tonight. Islanders won last game. Tampa Bay had the chance to close it. Yeah. But on Tuesday,
winner go home.
Yeah, dude. When the Stars closed it, Lightning did not. That would be the funniest fuck. Yeah, that's a phrase. The funniest shit ever if the Islanders come back from a 3-1 lead. It's just, that'd be hilarious. After they lost,
I'd love
the Lightning.
To see it.
Yeah, that'd be tight, dude.
I do have a friend that's an Islanders fan, so.
Dude, I have nothing against the Islanders. I don't fuck with the Rangers, but Islanders or whatever. That'd be kind of tight.
Obviously, I don't like them because of the Hurricanes, but.
Yeah, that's fair. The Rangers, right? Or the Islanders. Islanders beat them this year, right?
They're just in the same conference, I believe.
Oh, got you. Let me look at my fucking bracket. No, Canes lost to Boston this year and last year. This year and last year, I remember that.
Hey, we played well.
Yeah, we did, dude. We did.
We did.
I say we. I'm a Panthers fan, but I'm always a Carolina fan too. Regardless, I'll pull for both. But I think Tampa Bay takes it. But we can talk about. Well, no, we're really not going to talk predictions for fucking NHL. We can talk it in our scores.
I'll go Islanders just to
spice it up. That'd be nice.
Yeah, spice it up.
I got Stars winning it all. At this point. I mean, you only have 3 teams to choose from, but still.
Is it? To me, it seems that whenever there's like an East and West, to me, the better teams are always in the West.
Unless it's Boston, dude. Yeah, you're right, for sure. And we've definitely, maybe that's like, we kind of get used to NBA too, the West being so dominant. But no, it's the way with hockey too. The Blues won it last year, I think, and the Sharks won it year before that, if I'm right. I think so.
Even
I think
like
that's right.
In football, I feel like AFC West, our conference is hard.
Yeah, for sure. And you have to understand, though, dude, like, a lot of people think their conferences are hard. And not saying that they're not. It's because of what they're used to, you know? And like, I can say NFC South is the hardest conference. But, you know.
It is a hard conference.
Dude, Saints, Buccaneers, Falcons, and Panthers. Panthers suck. But, dude, and also to our listeners who are looking at our beautiful fucking faces, Jared and I didn't plan this jersey wearage today, but
no,
we're fucking rocking it. He had a beanie on, but he's a poser and didn't want to go through
it. It's so hot, man. It's not winter.
Yeah,
yet.
I live in fucking Miami, but I'm doing it for the pod, bro.
Well, you must have like your AC turned down, like
69. Nice.
69. See, we keep it like.
I keep this house 69.
Kelly likes to keep it hot, man. I have the fans running constantly. She keeps it like 76.
My fiance weighs like every bit of 5 pounds, so she gets. Like, babe, it's Trey! I'm just like, that's all the fucking time, dude. I'm like, well, I'm 200 pounds and I'm not chilly, right? Let me just take off 100 pounds really quick. I'll do that for you. NHL, yeah, that's done and over with. I got Dallas winning in 5. Who do you got winning it all, J-Dot?
Yeah, I'll probably go with Dallas.
Yeah. They look dominant over Vegas, and I have Vegas winning it all. So that's, guys, frame of thought, whatever. I'm going with that fucking phrase. Food for thought. There we go. Food for thought. Just fucking. All right. Food for thought. When you have a prediction, right, for anything, and someone beats your prediction, go with them. So that makes you look better. Hey, at least I got second best.
That's right.
You know it. Good food frame for thought.
Plus,
all right.
You never want to have that thing, or like the mindset to where like, oh, if that team would have made it, then they would have won.
Exactly. Fair enough. Dude, let's get to the second most boring fucking shit. Take a guess at what we're going over?
Shall I do it? Shall I do my thing about it again? Who the fuck is coming in here?
Shall I do? We got baseball. Boys and gentlethems. We got baseball. We got American. I'm not going over scores because no one gives a fuck. But I think my Marlins are doing okay.
I think they are on a hot streak maybe or something like that.
Yeah, dude, we're on a streak of we lost 1 in a row. But we are 6-4 in our last 10, so not bad. Over 500. But in all serialness, American League. Tampa Bay's are leading the East, 31-18. Chicago White Sox are the holy shit, dude.
Yo.
Chicago White Sox are the only team aside from the Dodgers to clinch a playoff spot already.
Yeah.
The White Sox 33-17.
Yeah,
Jesus
the White
dick.
Sox are playing phenomenal.
Yeah, they're playing.
I keep seeing every time I see baseball on the television, they're like, "Yeah, White Sox,
crazy
are the
dude.
team this year."
Southside Chicago, fuck yeah. Yeah, dude, they're 8-2 in their last 10. Branded? Dude, what?
I said, are they Jordan branded?
Oh,
isn't that who he played for?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
I was lost for a second, but I think he played for the farm team. Did he actually play for the White Sox? Did he go up to the majors? No, I think he played for the Bombers or some shit.
Yeah, I forget what it was called.
Yeah, but it was their farm team.
It was their farm team.
Yeah. Minnesota Twins aren't far behind, 31-21. But yes, Sox are playing awesome ball, 8-2 in their last 10. Oakland Athletics are killing it in the West, 31-19. Houston Astros are second, but a pretty distant second at 24-25.
Yeah.
National League, the Braves, yeah. So North Carolina fans probably pretty happy. That's usually what North Carolina fans pick. Braves, 29.
I'm an idiot.
Yeah, you picked the fucking Orioles.
Cal Ripken Jr., man.
That's fair. He looks bad now, dude. I
Well,
saw.
he stopped running.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I don't want to body shame at all, but he just looks rough, you know. He's not that old. He's like in his 50s, 40s, 50s. Doesn't look very good. Any fucking way. What does it matter? I look like a bag of potato chips. The Cubs are 30-20. Go Cubbers.
Go Cubs. Hey, I'll always root for the Cubs.
Dude.
I was so happy for them to win.
Oh, yeah. I was ecstatic. I've been a Cub fan-ish, whatever. Since I was a kid, from Rookie of the Year. We never had a team, and that's just who I picked. Dodgers, 35-15. Mark my words, guys. If you bet and you like betting, bet against the fucking Dodgers
in the playoffs.
That's
right.
More specifically in the pennant race. Right before the fucking World Series, bet against them because they're going to lose no matter who they have. You Darvish, Mookie Betts, I don't care. Book it. They're going to lose.
And as always, F you, Houston.
Yeah, fuck you, Houston.
Cheaters.
Go get a trash can equivalent to your team, fuckheads. Yeah, fuck baseball, dude. Fuck it. I should just call this show just Fuck It Sports Style.
First quarter, fuck it.
Second quarter, we're gonna fuck it. Third quarter, you guessed it, fuck it. English Premier League, dude. Do you want to talk MLS? Because if we don't talk MLS, you're fucking talking MLS. I'm not talking MLS.
Nah.
Yeah, we're not talking
It's
MLS.
so fast paced right now. It's hard for me to keep up with all the games.
Yeah. So if you're listening to this and you're thought about liking MLS, don't like Inter Miami. Because we're fucking idiots.
They suck.
And we suck.
I'm not a fan of any particular team yet.
Yeah.
Just because Charlotte.
You look like a Portland Timbers kind of guy.
That is the team that I do pull for. And I was glad that they won the MLS Cup.
Yeah. You look like a Portland Timbers guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I live in Miami, so I kind of pick for them until I fucking move again. You know.
But once Charlotte's in the league.
Yeah, that's fair. 2021 next year? They'll be there next year?
I believe it's 2021.
Yeah, it is because Miami is 2020, and I'm 99% positive. Carolina FC, I don't know if that's what they're calling it, is Charlotte FC is next year.
Yeah,
but
I think we're gonna be called the Queens.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's so tight. Call me. I'm a fan of the Queens.
I'm on the Queens team, dude.
Dude, and while I'm talking about it, you know what? Like this jersey, we're taking a break, guys. Here's halftime break. Even though we're not even at the first quarter. This jersey my girlfriend got for me, and has my fiance, and it has my last name on it, and it's not even a Christian McCaffrey jersey. It's just my last name because 22 is my favorite number, and I'm not even that big of a fan of Christian McCaffrey. So everyone's like, "Oh, sweet McCaffrey jersey." I'm like, "It's not fucking McCaffrey. It's me. It's me, dude." Anyways, I just wanted to point that out there.
That's nice.
Yeah, what is that? A Von Miller jersey?
Oh, yeah.
Damn, R.I.P.
By the way,
R.I.P.
glad
to
that
him.
the surgery went well, Vaughn, if you decide to listen to this fucking podcast.
Thanks for checking in, Vaughn. Also, fuck you. I hate you. I wish you never played in the 2015 fucking Super Bowl, you piece of shit.
MVP!
Any fucking way.
Oh, by the way, though, the Charlotte FC team, they're doing basically the Panthers colors so that, there's...
Yeah, I saw that. I saw that.
I'm going to definitely get some gear once
I'll probably cop some gear.
Once they're getting close to being in the league.
Facts.
But yeah.
MLS, all right.
League.
Yeah, let's get it, dude. We've had one game. Some teams have had one game.
Right.
We have... When did they play? Yesterday? No, it looks like it was played last
Saturday.
It was weird. Some were played. It was Saturday, Sunday, Monday, but not every team played. Oh, well, I see Manchester City.
Some were postponed.
Yeah. Wow. With Corona issues, I don't have the news for that.
I don't have the news for that either.
I don't know. I'm trying to look up the news to our listeners, but I don't have anything. If anybody wants to comment in on YouTube, let us know. I don't see why. It just says it was postponed. Anyway, Arsenal beat Fulham as expected 3-0.
Hopefully it was weather, not COVID.
Yeah, I hope so. It was at Etihad, though. I'm not sure. Yeah. Crystal Palace beat Southampton 1-0. Liverpool had a tight, close game. I watched that one, actually. 4-3 to Leeds, dude. Leeds just got promoted from championship.
Man, I'm sure, I don't know if for whatever reason Liverpool didn't watch tape.
Yeah, dude.
Like that. But
oh, yeah, they were like, who? How do we spell this? Leeds haven't been in the Premier League in fucking decades, dude. Like,
Yeah.
No, I think it was. I saw some.
It's been a while.
Did you see that Instagram post? I think it was Sam's Army, where these
Yes.
the Leeds fans. It was like the boy and the girl and the dad. That was pretty cool. I say decades, so it was probably a decade, probably back in the 2000s. It looked like
say 20 years.
Yeah, maybe they look like our age, and they were little kids.
Right.
Yeah, so they were probably we're in our late 20s, so it makes sense.
2 centuries. We'll say 2 centuries.
2 centuries.
That's
a fucking 200 years ago.
200 years.
200 years. Yeah. So Liverpool squeaked one out. Slipped one out, I should say.
Mo Salah. And my boy, Big Verge.
Yeah.
Shout out to him.
Overrated. Anyway, we got West Ham taking a loss to Newcastle, and then Burnley and Man U were postponed. So 4 teams didn't have a game, if that's right on this day. Man City,
on Saturday.
Aston Villa, yep. Burnley, Manchester United. Now we have games Sunday and Monday to go over real quick. West Brom lost to Leicester 3-0. Tottenham lost to Everton 1-0. Dude, speaking of news that we're not going to get into, what were you going to say? I'll let you talk.
I was going to say James Rodriguez on Everton. I like that.
Yeah, Hamas. Yeah. Did you see who's going to Tottenham?
What did I say?
You said James. It's just Hamas. That's what how his name's pronounced. And Colombia. You see who's going to Tottenham?
Who?
Gareth Bale.
Yeah, he going back.
He's a monster, dude. I love Gareth Bale. He just likes to play golf and hates Real Madrid and loves Wales. That's all I know. But
right.
Dude, Monday, fun day. Jacobs Wolves beat Sheffield 2-0.
Yeah, Brian good job by the Wolves. They're going to be dangerous.
I hope so, dude. They should have been. I really thought they were going to squeak into the Champions League.
Go ahead and let's get this last score, and then we can give some predictions.
Yeah, for sure. Chelsea and B&H. We're going to do all the scores first, and then we'll go back to predictions. So
we'll do the last one. That's why I wanted to.
No, but I'm talking about we're going to do predictions for all sports. But no, fuck it. We'll do predictions after this. No, it's straight. Okay. Look, we're switching it up. Chelsea and B&H Albion 3-1. Yeah, predictions. Right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just going with my feelings. I'm not that excited right now. I was super excited on soccer, but all my excitement got hit with a balloon when Man City lost the Champions League. I mean, like we do every fucking year. I'm just not excited right now. We'd have nothing to win. Because even if we win the Prem, I'm not going to be excited.
Yeah, you will.
Not really, dude. You're good. So, while Jared does that, looking at the table. What's up? You back? Cat. I'm not even looking at you right now. So we have 4 teams who have no games right now. Aston Villa, Burnley, Man City, Manchester United. Yeah, right in the middle of the table. No games. Yeah. To win it all, my bet is Liverpool again, but I hope Manchester City. They'll be in the top 4 for sure.
We just got Thiago.
Yeah, I'll say our top 4 predictions. Man City, Liverpool, Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And Arsenal. I like Arsenal. I know that's a little spicy take there, but that's my top 4.
I definitely like Arsenal.
I like him. I like him now, dude. They're on the come up.
That race for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, and 1st as well. Though it's gonna fluctuate, I think, throughout the whole season.
Yeah.
But I got Liverpool, and then I'm actually gonna go with Chelsea, Arsenal, and then Man City.
Oh, damn. Yeah, you're just a fucking Man City. I don't care. You're just a Manchester City hater, so it doesn't really fucking matter. I'm used to it.
Did y'all get anyone new?
No. Right. Well, we were going to get Messi, but he's a fucking pussy and want to stay with Barcelona. Fucking idiot. Yeah, have fun wasting the rest of your career, never winning another Champions League. Shitty Barcelona, Messi. Have fun. Enjoy it. How dare you be loyal, you piece of shit.
Well, they got Coutinho back, so.
Yeah. Any more news? Anything else you want to talk Premier League? I'll be excited soon, dude. I'm never excited for soccer in August. Give me till March, and I'll get February, March. I'll get fucking pumped again. That's just how I always am. I'm football focused right now. What we're about to get into after NBA, but I think we're done with hockey.
Yeah.
Baseball and soccer.
There's
nothing. Yeah. Bye. Now it's getting a little bit more exciting. Let's talk basketball. basketball. Or I'm never going to do that again.
We playing basketball.
Heat and Celtics, baby. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Like, that's like a German. I'm just making it up. Go. Monday, Heat 117, Celtics 114. It was fucking beautiful. Yep. I'm going to minimize this so I can look myself in the eyes right now on Zoom. We got our ass beat the whole game. We literally just closed it. We did not deserve that win that game. We stole a game. We literally 5-finger discounted that game, and I am here for it. Hey. I'm completely here for it. Yeah, I'm happy, dude. And we play again tonight. And I just hope if we're up 2-0, I know Boston. Boston's a young team, dude. They're gonna get deflated. They probably already are deflated. If they don't win tonight, it's gonna be some serious trouble. Boston's not a team built for a comeback right now. I think they're the better team for sure. I'm not gonna be. This is a sports podcast. I'm not here to be a biased. This is a Miami Heat. Go ahead.
I'm just gonna give a game prediction for this game.
Sure.
Cardiac, Kemba Walker.
He's nasty,
will
man.
show up tonight and play lights out. He didn't have a great performance game one.
Yeah.
But he's
great, dude.
Heat should be worried about,
for sure.
I believe. I mean, Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, they
don't have one superstar, dude. They have multiple. They got, in order of who I think's the best. I love Jaylen Brown, dude. I think he might be the best, but that's a really, really hot take. I don't know if I'm willing to make that take right now. So Tatum, Jaylen, and then Kemba.
Yeah.
But they're really good fucking players, dude. But we know how to close, and we have heart.
Been playing great.
Dude, I fucking hate him. He's amazing. He's so good, dude. I hate big men against the Heat because we don't have any big men.
I love him and Olynyk.
But yeah, Olynyk doesn't
match up.
Yeah,
Olynyk's not as good.
No,
to be honest
no,
with
he's not. No, not at all. Not at that position. Olynyk is better. He's a better shooter. He's better on the perimeter. But Tice is fucking beast in the middle. We don't have anybody to compete. We got Myers Leonard, who's booty. I like Myers Leonard, but he's our worst player. But yeah, so we're mixing scores and predictions right now with that. So Heat tonight. I'm not gonna be surprised if Celtics win, dude. I guess I'm gonna pick Heat just because I want it, but. If the Celtics lose tonight, Boston does not have a team built for a comeback right now. They barely held on to the Raptors, and they didn't come back from that game.
That I think you'll enjoy.
Yeah.
I think Tyler Herro
He's a beast.
Should have been on the all-rookie first team.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think, he had some games where he disappeared. Towards the end, he didn't look that good. Coming back from... the bubble a little bit, he wasn't that great, and neither was Nunn. Nunn didn't look good. But before the bubble, right before, Hero had a weird slump there. But he's amazing. He's just as good a shooter as Duncan Robinson is. However, he's a better basketball player. Like I said on the last pod, you weren't here, but he is a better basketball player than Robinson.
I think he's already made really big shots too.
Yeah, dude, he's made some amazing shots. Like that one game where we lost to the Bucks. He was the only reason we were in that game. The 4-1 series.
Thing on it is, look, you know how much I like Ja Morant.
Yeah, he's a beast.
But right now, the pieces around, they haven't formed a team yet.
Yeah.
Really. They can get there.
You don't have anyone.
Formed a team. Hero has came to Miami, fit in with the team well, and he is good on his own as well.
Yeah.
And he's just more rounded, and I think that's what should make a all-team.
100%. I agree. I like that. I know it's kind of cheesy and maybe a scapegoat kind of thing, but it's true. And I've watched 90% of the Heat games this year. Mostly all of them. If I was at jiu-jitsu or doing something different, I wasn't watching the game. 9 out of 10 games I'm watching. Our team chemistry is amazing. We have a good coach. Eric Spoelstra is a good coach. Yeah. When he won championships, LeBron was on the team, but I think that was LeBron's best coach teams. He won another championship when Ty Lue was a coach, I think, whatever. With Cleveland, Eric Spoelstra is a very good coach. We've seen that this year. We're not supposed to be here, but I'm not surprised we're here. I'm not.
I made this prediction.
I did. I'm still going with it. And if this podcast is going to look really fucking good, if we have a Heat and Lakers finals, because it's probably the only podcast that actually predicted that. Got a 50-50 chance right now. I say 50-50. Like, I love the Nuggets, man, and we'll get into that because Jared and I will disagree here in a minute. But we'll before we move on, we'll finish this out and then we'll move on to the next series that we got to talk about. I digress. But yes, so tonight we have Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals, and my final really prediction is just that if Celtics don't win tonight, I just don't see it. I don't see them have a team built for a comeback. They have a lot of young cats, and I don't see them digging up the morale to do it. Yes, they won in Game 7 to Raptors, but they never came back. They were holding on. They were ahead, They were hanging on. They would win a game first off, then lose, and it was just back and forth. But, we can get into our next topic before we hit football for the day.
We haven't even talked about Clippers and Denver.
That's what we're talking about right now. I said we're before we get to football, we got to talk about it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, dude, you're good. You're hitting me right before. You're good. Nuggets and Clippers next. Fucking phenomenal series, dude. So crazy stat. Every series that Jokic and Jamal Murray, right? That's his first name, Jamal.
Yeah.
Every series they've been in has been to a Game 7.
That's right.
All 4 of them. That's fucking wild. And that's crazy. The first team sent. I can't remember the team that it was.
But not this next one. That's all I'm going to say until we get there.
Okay. But it's the first team since the 70s that have overcome a 3-1 deficit. I don't know what team did it. There's irrelevance in the 70s.
And the only team to do it twice in the same playoffs.
Yeah. No. I think they're the second team to do it. Or is it the only? That's why I was saying the stat.
In the same playoffs?
Yeah, I think there was one other team to do it in the 70s that faced the 3-1 deficit
Maybe.
twice. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't matter. If it's the 70s or ever, it's still fucking crazy. Either 50 years or ever. I mean, it's pretty significant. Talent is non-comparable to the 70s. Yeah. Anyway, I digress. Let's talk Nuggets, Clippers, man. Nuggets, Lakers too. Let's talk all that. Let's talk Nuggets ball. Fuck Kawhi, and I don't hate Kawhi, but fuck the Clippers, dude. Clippers are gonna beat Lakers in 7. Yeah, well, how are they gonna do that? Fucking at home.
Right. I had the Clippers going.
So did I. Oh yeah. I think it was my prediction. If we want to go back in the pod and reference, I think I had Clippers, Lakers, pretty easy.
Yeah.
I mean, a low hanging fruit. But I'll say this. This is the best case scenario for the Lakers. Literally the best case scenario. Nuggets pulled out their arsenal. They pulled out everything to beat the Clippers. Everything they had. I don't think they have anything in the tank for Lakers. At most, they're going to do what Portland did. They're going to do what Houston did. They're going to win a game. That is it. I'll say this, dude. I'll do something really fucking ridiculous if they win 2 games. I'll literally record a whole podcast with my shirt off. No, I don't want to punish our viewers like that.
See, I got Denver upsetting the Lakers.
My God.
And now that hey, look, what I made.
You're a Denver fan. You're a Colorado homeboy, so.
Well, I mean, I just like their football team.
Yeah.
I'm a Spurs fan. Everybody knows this.
Yeah, that's true.
But I just think, these guys are young. I know that, Brian was talking about AD, but, dude, their help defense is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Some of the best help defense I've seen, and that's what's been driving this. They stick to playing great help defense.
Yeah.
And Jamal Murray and Jokic are
dude, they're a duo, bro. They're that dynamic. That's saying dynamic duo, bro. They are. To a T.
Paul Millsap, I want him to get a ring so bad.
Yeah.
I wanted Utah to get a ring when he was in San Antonio for that small stint.
Yeah. I remember you saying that in the group chat. I wanted Utah to go far. I just like Utah. I have a soft spot for Utah, dude. Like, I'm weird like that. We'll talk about Mitchell. He's a beast. He's a beast. Who was it that
MVP.
Who was like fined with tampering for saying that he's going to waste his career there? Was it Kendrick Perkins? I don't know who it was. Someone got fined for saying that. I don't know who it was
either.
But you remember what I'm talking about? Right? Someone said that? Or was it Devin Booker? I think it was Devin Booker. I think that was it. That sounds more likely. But yeah, man. I mean, our predictions are here. Like, what do you have? Nuggets in what? What's your prediction for Nuggets Lakers?
Nuggets in 6.
Insane. I got Lakers in 5, and I'm gonna bet money on that. When we finish this podcast, I'm gonna go to mybookie.com. And, oh yeah, if you listen to this far and you want to bet, go to mybookie.com. I'm going to help out my other podcast that I'm friends with, College Football Bros. Use promo code CFBROS, CFBROS, and you get like, I forget what you get. I'm not going to say it because I'm going to get it wrong, and I don't want to be held liable. But you get something cool if you use promo code on mybookie.com. I'm going to go there and fucking bet that after this. It's literally not just shouting out. I'm just saying, like, Lakers are winning this series in 5 games.
Do you think if I bet, I could win, like, a lot if they were...
Oh, 100, for sure. And just for our listeners, if you're this far, out of us, I'm not a betting expert by any means, but if we had to pick one, I'm the betting guy. The odds for this would be insane. So what you could do, there's, like... what's the word I'm looking for? I said that and then I'm blanking. There's the word plot, and it's not plot. What's the? I'll think of it in a minute, but it's a type prop. There we go. Prop bets. And you can bet them in a certain amount of series or whatever you think.
Okay.
I'm gonna bet Lakers in 5. Literally tonight, I'm betting Lakers in 5. I'm setting that on that, and the odds will be high for that if you set so you can bet on games or create a parlay, whatever you want to do. But if you the odds will be high for you in your favor if you just pick that the Denver Nuggets will win in 6 games, and that happens. You're probably it's got to be plus 600, something like that odds. I'm just guessing off the top of my head, but the odds for that will be wild, truly wild. But if you feel in your gut, dude, I mean, if Nuggets win, it's in 7. There's no fucking way. There's no way you're telling me.
No way. Definitely no way.
There's no way Lakers are...
I love when shit just goes crazy.
Dude, watch it, and you can come back and reference this.
Dude, there's no way COVID's going to be a pandemic.
Fuck off, okay? There's no correlation. But you're telling me... no, I mean, Lakers in 5. Book it. That's it.
I might book it. Denver in 6.
All right, we'll see. Yeah, okay, and let's talk finals real quick before we move on to college football.
Yeah.
Heat and Lakers.
Heat in Denver.
Okay. And out of that, who you got? Dude, our fucking CEO, Brian, is not going to be happy with this. None of us got Lakers.
Because of me.
No, and me too, what I'm about to say.
Because you ain't got the Lakers.
No, baby, I got Heat and 6, my guy.
Yo, it's hard for me.
Think about it. I got Heat and 6. Heat and 6 is my call. We'll give 2 games to Lakers, and then we'll win 4 games.
Tough. Just because, you know what? I'm gonna go with Denver. I'm gonna do that.
Go all in. If you're gonna say I'm hot, make it spicy.
But I am very excited for the Jokic and Bam.
Yeah.
If that could happen, if it happens.
That matchup is
saying it like
sick
it's
as
gonna happen.
fuck.
But I want to see the matchup.
If we just know that at some point that Bam and Jokic will be paired up this year, we just get a glimpse. Some fortune teller just tells us that. That guarantees a Heat fucking Nuggets finals. Unreal, dude. 2020 is fucking crazy.
But
I see
Jamal
Lakers.
Murray's on a mission.
For our listeners, guys, me and Jared are being, just going with our own vindictives here, whatever.
Yeah.
But the most common thing right now, just for our listeners, the generic stuff, you're just getting into sports shit like that, you're not really into the NBA. Most common is Boston Lakers, and Jared and I aren't taking any of that.
Right.
Boston and Lakers is the prime choice, I'm sure. I can't speak for Jacob, but I know that's Brian's prediction is Boston.
And I have 0 stats to back what I'm saying.
That's always great, dude.
That's what I really want the listeners to know. Don't go with me because you think I did research.
Yeah, going off gut feeling. Jokic is fuck it. Who needs research, dude? Fuck it, I'm going off my gut. Dude, NBA, we wrapping it up. I got Heat in 6. What do you got Denver in? Pick it.
6.
Denver in 6. Damn, this is going to be wild. This is going to be a great podcast if any of this shit happens.
7-6-6.
All right, we'll fucking...
That's how Denver's going to win it.
Yeah, I guess so. We're going to find out real fucking soon. When's game 1 for them? We need to tell our listeners. Sorry, guys. Is it Thursday?
NBA. We have a game.
It's Friday.
Oh, for
it's Friday.
Denver.
Friday, yeah. Damn, dude. Game 2 will already be done before game 1 of the West
Game 3
starts.
will be on Saturday for y'all.
Hey, that's good for us, though. If we win in 4, holy shit, and we get the biggest rest ever. That'd be awesome.
Denver don't need to sleep.
I know, right? All right, boys. NBA finished. We are at, let's get a timestamp for our listeners. We're at 34 minutes.
Nice.
Oh, damn. We're cooking, dude. We're cooking. We got football to talk. This is definitely going to be less than an hour show. We're going to talk some football. We're going to get you guys the fuck out of here.
That's right.
I wanted to save college football for last, but Jared's my guest today, and it's a guest world, so we're going to save NFL for last. We're going to talk
It's a guest world.
Yeah, dude, it's a guest
nice.
world. At least on my show. This is my fucking show, so I'm nice. I'll let guests have control. So we talked week 1. I'm not going to talk week 1 again. We're going to talk week 2, week 1, whatever you want to call it. Last week, the weekend of what? September 11th was Friday, 12-13. So September 12th was when games were played.
Yes.
Dude, let's just run them down. You got them up? I mean, I can run them down, but let's talk them together. Yeah, get them up.
There we go. Got them up.
Yep, so, and I have them up. We'll talk them together. You got Clemson, Wake Forest first? Is that what you got in that order?
Whoa. Oh, the game's coming up, or are we talking about...
No, we're talking past first, then predictions. Past, then predictions.
So, starting with the 12th?
Yep. We're doing the week 2, which was week 1.
Oh, there's the Wake Forest. Okay.
Yep.
Mine starts with Syracuse and North Carolina.
Yeah. So, actually...
But we'll talk about the Clemson game.
Yeah. Talk about that really quick while I pull something up. I'm gonna pull up betting really quick because I want to talk about over-unders and what the points were for our listeners. I'm a big better guy now. I do want to talk about that too. There's a lot of fun stuff we're going to talk about. I know I'm all over the place, but we're in college football. That's where we're staying. I'm pulling up the over-unders.
So, I mean, pretty much I would have chose Clemson. I mean, they're still ranked number 1.
Course.
And with Wake Forest quarterback going to Georgia and then ultimately, I forget his name.
Opted out. Jamie Newman? Yeah.
Yeah. Because that could have made a difference maybe for Wake Forest. He's a very great quarterback, but...
For sure. Yes, so I got him up here, everybody. Clemson, Wake Forest is what we talked about. And see, this is the point, right? Everyone in their right mind is going to pick Clemson to win, right? But what they have is a pick-em, right, where you pick the favorite. So Clemson was negative 33. Negative 33 means in order for Clemson to win, they have to win by 33 points or more. I picked Wake Forest in this one, and I was right. Yeah. The score was 37-13, right? Yep, that's less than 33 points. So Clemson demolished them. Trevor Lawrence had 22 for 28 pass attempts, 351 yards, and only 1 touchdown, but still a fucking beast, dude. I'll say this: Wake Forest was great last year in the ACC. UNC, who's supposed to be second in the ACC, was beaten by Wake Forest last year. They're a solid college football team, dude. But Jamie Newman did leave, and this season is a little bit in shambles. Sage Surratt, their nasty-ass wide receiver, opted out. But, yeah, that's last week's game. We got Missouri State and Oklahoma. Spencer Rattler's a fucking beast. I talked about it last week. I think Spencer Rattler is going to have a better career than Kyler Murray and Baker Mayfield. I just see it. He was 14 for 17, 290 yards and 4 touchdowns.
And let me tell you what, they got a phenomenal coach.
Yeah, Lincoln Riley. He's the best offensive minded in football, not in just college. I say that with my chest every time. Lincoln Riley's the best offensive mind in football, period. American football, period.
I wouldn't be surprised if in 3 years he becomes an offensive coordinator. And then within 5 years after that, he is a NFL head coach.
That won't happen. There's no way.
You don't think so? You think he wants to stay in college?
Well, that's not my point. My point is he will never be an offensive coordinator. He literally, if he gets any job ever again, it's going to be for an NFL head coach. 100%. If you think about Cliff Kingsbury, who was the offensive coordinator I don't know what he was, for Texas Tech, wasn't even that great. He just coached Pat Mahomes, they wanted that air raid offense, right? That was the point. Mm-hmm. Lincoln Riley's going to fucking, of course. Yeah, for sure. I don't think we picked them on the pick'em that I have here. I forget what it was set at. It was set at like 30-some points.
Well, they killed it.
Yeah, they did. I know they hit the over on that. With 48-0. That was insane. Spencer Rattler's nasty, dude. 3 incompletions, and I think 2 of them were like drops. If I remember, 4 touchdowns. Dude's a beast. Notre Dame versus Duke. I lost that one. I predicted that Notre Dame would hit the over. It was set at 20 points. Notre Dame was a 20-point favorite. They did not.
You didn't do research.
Dude, I did. I just got it wrong.
Duke has not been that bad.
But it wasn't that. That wasn't my thought process. I watched Duke play when I lived there just 2
What was
years
the
ago.
over-under?
It was at 20 points. Yeah, it was exactly 20. And that's not a lot. Notre Dame was a college football playoff prediction last year, right? And they went the year before last. So, I mean, 20 points is not a lot to get for a fucking Notre Dame who's supposed to cream them. 27-13 is not what I expected. And it's not really what anyone expected. They won.
This is my thing. These kids have not had the right amount of time to practice and stuff like that.
Listeners, what Jared's saying is good. Most people's betting ideologies right now are taking the points. And what take the points mean is always take the plus. So if the team to Duke was plus 20, meaning they have to lose by 20 points or less, right? So Jared is a smart guy and would have taken the points. So especially in the pandemic, all this shit going on, if you're only taking the points, your chances are you're probably going to be over 500.
And and not even with college football, just even NFL, the players themselves didn't get preseason games. Yeah,
they didn't get any preparation. No preparation.
People need to think these guys are still rusty.
100%.
Yeah, they've had really hard practices and stuff, but there's going to be some injuries and stuff like that very early on.
100%, yeah. Take the points with that and expect, a lot of fluctuation. College football is already crazy as it is, dude. But yeah, let's keep going. We'll do a small recap on the games that weren't that as important, but we'll highlight the other stuff. I'll go through this one real quick. Texas, UTEP. The over-under was set at, I'm guessing, 40. It was 43. 43. I took Texas, and I was correct. I didn't take the points. I didn't take the points on this one. Sam Ehlinger's a beast. Really Sam Ehlinger, ladies and gentlemen, 25 for 33, 426 yards, and 5 touchdowns. Yes, it was against UTEP, but they were 1-0, and Texas stomped them.
They're loving it out there.
Oh, you already know it. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 59-3. Fucking banger game. Moving on, North Carolina, Syracuse. I fucked that up. I'm a North Carolina fan, but I took the points with Q's. The over-under was set at 22.5, and Carolina cover, right? Yep, they covered 31-6.
Just isn't good at football.
No, dude, they're not. They're not.
They're good at basketball.
Dude, I wish you were on the pod last week because you would have got a kick out of this, just because crazy prediction. But shout out to my buddy Kenny from affiliation with College Football Bros in our Discord and stuff. He picked the Louisiana Raging Cajuns, Lafayette, Louisiana, to beat
upset
Iowa State, and that's what happened. 31-14. I don't hate Iowa State. I mean, I like Iowa State, but I don't hate this for them. It wasn't a bad game to lose. Louisiana Lafayette is a good fucking team.
Yeah.
And
they're probably going to go up.
God, their head coach is escaping my... He's escaping my mind. I know it, the head coach. Billy Napier, thank you. I didn't even have to look it up. Billy Napier is the head coach. He's a really good coach, dude, and they're a really good team. And, they're from a group of 5, right? That's why they're not expected to win, but they're a really good team. Iowa State, they don't get a big drop-off. I mean, I maybe take them out of the top 30, barely, but they're still a good team. Their defense looked fine. Brock Purdy just had a really bad game. Brock Purdy did not really do well. Let me get the box score for that, because that's important. Brock Purdy's, a lot of rankings, top 10. 16th for 35. Jesus, 145 yards. 4 yards per average on the catch. That's atrocious. 1 interception. A 26 quarterback rating. That's ghastly. But, like Jared said, coronavirus, lack of practice, all this kind of goes to effect. But that was all the games that we had for...
We had one postponed game, UCF in Florida.
Yeah, FIU.
International?
Yep, FIU. Yep, that's where my fiance went. She got her master's and bachelor's from there. Sick! Fucking sick! Let's go into week 3, dude. So this is where Jacob's going to listen to write them down because we're not fucking writing them down, our predictions. All right, let me fuck. Yeah, let me fuck. That's what I wanted to say. Let me fuck. Well, I wanted to pull up the over-unders, which I'm going to do in a minute. Jared, what's our first game that we're going to talk about?
The first game I have is Tulsa and Oklahoma State.
Tulsa and Oklahoma State.
Now we obviously State.
Yeah, that's the obvious answer here, but let's look at the over-under and see what it's at. And what we're going to do, what Jacob's picking on, Jacob's not picking on the over-under, right? So we're picking a team.
Right.
Jared and I, let's think about this. Let me look, give me visuals. We got Tulsa and Oklahoma State. I got Oklahoma State. Now let's do the pick 'em just for the sake of a little bit more competition here. Oklahoma State, holy shit. 23-point favorites at Tulsa, dude.
Nice.
I'm taking Oklahoma State. I'm not taking the points. Oklahoma State to cover. I'm taking them 23. I think they'll put up 23. What do you think? Do you think they're going to beat them by more than 3 scores?
By 23? I'm going to say yes.
Dude, I'm high. I am high on Oklahoma State this year. Here's my super hot take, everybody. We're going to do like a prediction show later on, but Oklahoma State wins the Big 12. That is my prediction. I think they beat Oklahoma and win the Big 12. Chuba Hubbard, they're just nasty, dude. We're not going to go down that rabbit hole, but yeah, I got Oklahoma State in this one. And then I think what on my list here, I have Miami Louisville first, so we'll backtrack to that. Miami Louisville, winner outright. I easily have Louisville here. I'm gonna get for sure. I'm trying to get the line here. Yeah. Oh wow, Louisville's
Miami's ranked above them.
Yeah, for sure. But Vegas has it in Louisville's favor barely. 2.5-point favorites. I still got the points with Louisville. I think, obviously, if they're going to win by more than 2.5 points. So it basically means, is Louisville going to win by 3 points or more, by a field goal or more? So I'm in Louisville's favor for sure. It's not really close to me. I don't like what I saw out of Miami. Their offense doesn't look that great. Derek King's is Derek King, but that defense doesn't look great. They're missing some guys, and it's showing. Malik Cunningham is a guy to watch, the quarterback of Louisville. He's nasty. Last week, dude, 19 for 34, 343 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So, yeah, he's some guy to watch. I got Louisville, and I got the points with him.
How's Miami's defense looking?
Not looking good. Greg Rousseau, I'm really bad with names, listeners. I'm really bad, but I think that's his name. The defensive end, he was the number 1 defense in the nation, number 1 end in the nation, and he opted out. So not looking good, and I don't like them anyway. And they lost to Louisiana Tech in a bowl game last year, and they barely eked out a win. Not barely. I think they won by a touchdown or more to UAB. We didn't talk about that game last week, but that was a Thursday night game. That's why we didn't talk about it, I think.
They won 31-14.
Yeah, that's right. That sounds right. Yeah, I played the points with UAB, and I lost that. But
I go with Miami scrambles to win on a field goal.
Cool. So, Jacob, when you listen to this, you're listening to this awesome, wonderfully long podcast. You got Jared losing with Miami because I got Louisville. Let's move on. I don't want to talk too much about this game because I don't really give that much of a shit about it. Austin Peay and Cincinnati. If the bros are listening to this, I really apologize because I know they're probably still excited about this game. Let's see. Austin Peay, Cincinnati. I'm looking for the points. I don't see it here. I don't think we're playing the points there.
Okay.
So Austin Peay, Cincinnati. Yeah, I obviously got Cincinnati here. I don't know what the over-under set at. Let me look at the over-under just for the sake of our listeners while we're doing this.
It's Cincinnati 33.5.
Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'm taking the points with Austin Peay. Yeah, I'm taking the points. Yeah, they're not going to be able to cover that. I'm not taking 33 points Cincinnati. I got Austin Peay plus 33. But overall to win, I got Cincinnati. Jared, who do you got?
Cincinnati.
Cool. Ragin' Cajuns. They face off against Georgia State. Jared, you got the points for that? I don't know if
16 for Louisville or Louisiana.
I'm taking Louisiana on this points there.
Under.
Yeah. No, Louisiana's a negative favorite, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that means they're favored to win by those points. So I'm taking Louisiana with the points over, and Georgia State. Yeah, no competition for them. I don't see it happening. What about you? I got Louisiana obviously winning outright.
How did Georgia State do last year?
I think they had one upset game. I'm not really sure, but I think they had one upset game.
I'm not going to choose it here just because they haven't played yet, and Louisiana's played. They've already dipped their toes. Louisiana.
Yep. All right, moving on. Syracuse and Pittsburgh. I think Jared and I are pretty much consensus here. I got Pitt winning it.
Yeah, under 21.5, I'm taking that.
Yeah, the points I have here, negative 22. That the lines change all the time. This was a couple days ago from what we do. The pick'em, the official is negative 22, so we can't change that line. But Jared's got negative 21.5. Essentially very close. You taking the points with Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I'm taking the points with Pittsburgh.
Yeah, fuck.
That's just a big gap.
But listen, Carolina just barely did that. You know, UNC. I think I got to take the points with Q's again. They might burn me 2 times in a row. I think I'm taking the points with Q's. Okay. Yeah, they'll probably burn me 0-2, but I can't take the points with Pittsburgh just because they're so inconsistent. I mean, they beat UCF just last year. They've done some crazy shit, or the year before last. I don't even remember when it was. And they're like the dream killer, but games are supposed to cream. They don't. I got Q's points here. Let's go on. I got USF and Notre Dame.
Yep.
Obviously, I'm picking Notre Dame to scream them. Let me see if I have the points here. Yeah, Notre Dame's 26 points. Fuck, that's a really good line. I like that line. I don't like it for me. I think I'll take USF with the points there. We saw Notre Dame not be able to do it last week.
Notre Dame winning under 26 points.
That's what you have. You're taking USF then?
No, I think Notre Dame's going to win.
So that means you think Notre Dame's going to win by more than 26 points.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So if you
no, I don't.
So you're taking USF.
I'm taking USF.
Dude, we don't know is the name, and betting is...
Sorry,
no,
yeah,
dude,
I'm not a big bettor.
And I'm getting you into it now.
Leagues,
exactly, yeah, I'm getting you into it now. You don't got to bet, but at least you'll know. I'm taking the points to South Florida. Notre Dame, Jared's like, oh, Duke's not that bad. I don't disagree with that, but I think Notre Dame is just not as good. I think that's the more of the focal point, is Notre Dame is not as good as we thought, So I'm taking the points South Florida. But for Jacob and our record for Pick'em, Jared and I both think Notre Dame will win. Book it. Now, here's where we get spicy, ladies and gentlemen. This is probably, if you're listening this far, this is my game of the week. For me, UCF Georgia Tech, I'm excited. Maybe not game of the week, but one of the games for sure. UCF Georgia Tech, I'm super pumped for this game. UCF is the favorite at 7.5 points. I'm going to take Georgia Tech.
I am too.
I'm going to take the points, and I'm going to take them to win outright. So, Jacob, I'm taking them as my winner. I don't like it. I don't feel comfortable with it, but I'm taking it. They're coming off a win with FSU, dude. If you beat FSU like that, I mean, not like that. I mean, it wasn't the prettiest win, but they won. Jeff Sims had a decent game. Only had one touchdown, but 24 for 35. I'm with it. He rushed 13 carries, 64 yards. I like Georgia Tech in this game. UCF, they're inconsistent, and they're ranked 14. Mark my words, there is no way they finish the year higher than 14. I'm betting $100 on that. Mark it. We'll book back here. If UCF finishes the season, higher than 14, I'll give somebody $100.
Georgia Tech's still in the ACC, right?
Correct. Yeah. And guys, they had a great week last week against FSU. They got to win. And
I think that they're. I think they'll be in the top 25 before season ends.
Ooh, I like that. Now, this is I'm going to do a self plug here from mybookie.com last week. So, Jared, let me explain what a parlay is to you, right? A parlay is simply where you just combine your bets together, right? So say I bet on this game and I bet on this game. But I think I'm so confident I'm going to put them together, and they both have to hit, right? That's what a parlay is. I made a parlay last week of Georgia Tech winning outright and Coastal Carolina beating Kansas outright. I bet $20. I won $300 off that bet. So that was pretty tight. And I'm going to roll with Georgia Tech again here. Taking the points, winning UCF. Not going to dive too much into that. App State at Marshall. That's a pretty clear-cut winner here. I'm trying to get the points.
Under 4.5.
Yeah, that's what I have here too. Negative 4.5 for App State. However, the reason this line is the way it is, ladies and gentlemen, is because Marshall put a beat down. I think it was East Middle Tennessee. Jared, if you want to fact check that, I think so.
Middle Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah, they put a beat down by 40 points on them. But I'm pretty confident in my pick here, guys.
Yeah.
I got App State over 4.5 and here. And Jared, I want you to do one too. That's my lock of the week. Your lock of the week is the one you're most certain on. The one you're most certain on.
I'll lock that in.
Yeah, 2 lock of the weeks. Nice. I got App State over Marshall by 4.5 points. I see it. There's no way. App State by 4.5 points. They didn't look that great against Charlotte last week. App State but I still got it. I know we're taking along with this one, but we love us in college football. A couple more games. The Citadel, Clemson. I don't even.
Last one.
No, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're right. You're
Because
right.
the other two are canceled and postponed.
Dude, some of the best fucking games. Some of the best games.
Yeah, that BYU Army game.
Yes, BYU Army. Not Charlotte UNC won a best game, but still, I want to watch that. But a great game was Virginia and Virginia Tech, but it is rescheduled for the end of December, or the middle of December, excuse me. But yeah, last game, Citadel Clemson. Do we have the points for that? Do we need the points for that?
Negative 45.5.
Jesus fucking dog shit.
I might take the points, man.
Clemson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just because... I've never watched the Citadel play.
Yeah, I have. Dude, this was last year. This was the game that they were beating Clemson at halftime. The Citadel was beating Clemson at halftime last year. That being said, Clemson by 50. That's what's going to happen. But we got a couple more games. They're not on here, Jared, because they're not They're not FBS. They're just FCS, I think.
Houston and Memphis game?
No, we got a couple more games we didn't talk about. I don't know why they're not on here. Why are they not on here? We got Louisiana Tech at Southern Miss. Southern Miss is a negative 5-point favorite. Hold on.
I don't have that. I don't have anything else. For week 2, anyway.
Oh, you know why? It's because we were on top 25. That's why. We had the filter on. So, we're still good. We're still good. We'll still hit the other games here. Liberty and Western Kentucky. We got to...
What do I need to do? What do I need to click?
So, go to your top, and it says top 25. Go to FBS.
Boom.
Liberty and Western Kentucky is negative 14 for Western Kentucky. I got Western Kentucky, and I got the 14 points with WKU. Jared, what say you?
You think Liberty's gonna win?
No. I got Western Kentucky for sure. They're 0-1, but they're a good team.
Yeah,
they're a good team.
That.
That's right. Houston does play this weekend. Houston and Baylor.
Yeah.
What are the points there?
Baylor under 4 under.
With a plus or a negative?
Negative.
Wow, they're a favorite. I got Houston, and I got Houston winning outright, and I got Houston with the points. Yeah, obviously, because I got Houston winning outright.
Houston.
Cool. Which ones did we not talk about? We talked Hughes Pitt. Yeah, I think we got all these
Duke
covered
and
here.
Boston College. Which I got Duke with the points.
Is that yes? I got Duke, Boston College here, and you said you got Duke. And what's their over under at?
Under 6.
Duke, yeah, I got Duke -6 as well. You can book us in there. Duke -6 there. Stephen F. Austin and UTSA. I don't really give a shit about this game at all.
I'll go UTSA.
I'll go UTSA. I don't even know the points.
But I'll take the points with Austin. It's under 14.5.
Cool. I got UTSA. Moving on. FAU, Georgia Southern.
Yeah, we'll take Georgia Southern.
I got FAU, and I got the points with them. It's -2, and I got FAU. Nice. We got a lot, guys, and thanks for bearing with us. We got Troy in Middle Tennessee. I don't even know what the line is for that, but I definitely got Troy there outright, whatever it is. They're -3.5 at Middle Tennessee. I got Troy with the points on that one. What about you?
Yeah, same.
Cool. Texas State and UL Monroe. -6 UL Monroe. I'll take Texas State to win, but I got UL Monroe with the points there.
Okay.
What about you? Who's your winner?
I'll do Texas as well.
Nice. Okay, we got a battle in the Carolinas. We got Wake Forest and NC State. I got Wake Forest winning that one. NC State is the favorite, though.
I'm going to go NC State.
Nice. I'm going Wake Forest with this one for sure. And
you know what?
No, I don't.
ACC is going to be incredible to watch this year.
Switching it up? No, you're sticking NC State. Okay, I thought you were changing it.
Yeah, I'm sticking NC State.
Did we talk about...
You know how I said Georgia Tech? Dude, NC State's going to be good, too. Yeah. I always have a good feeling about NC State.
And I think... Okay, did we talk Louisiana Tech, Southern Mississippi? Did we pick a winner for that?
No, not yet.
No, Louisiana Tech. Oh shit, they're +5 underdogs. I got Louisiana Tech winning outright, so I'm taking the points.
I'll take Southern Miss.
Nice
with the points.
So that may be the outlier there. I'm taking Louisiana Tech. They're coming off a hot bowl game win over Miami.
Albo Christian and UTEP.
Yep.
Did we do that one?
Yep. We did not do that one. You got the line for that one?
UTEP 4.5 under.
Yeah.
I'll take UTEP, but Bill Christian with the points.
Cool. I'll take UTEP all the way. You said they're negative 4.5?
Yeah.
Yep, so they're 4.5-point favorites. I got UTEP there. I think that concludes all of our games. No, we got SMU North Texas. We did not do that one.
Yeah.
SMU North Texas, I'm sure SMU's a big favorite here. However, they did not. Yeah, they're negative 14. Yeah. I'm taking the points with North Texas, but I got SMU as my winner here.
I'll do that as well.
Yep. They did not look good in their first win. SMU barely eked it out, and North Texas won. I'm taking SMU, but North Texas to keep it tight. Thanks for sticking with us, guys. That was a lot of discombobulation, but we had a lot of games to cover. I think that is
a hot take.
Go for it. What's your hot take?
Football.
Yeah, for sure.
Are they going to do regular bowl games as well?
No, should be. We don't really know yet, dude. We really don't know.
If there's bowl games, ACC takes if the ACC makes a lot of bowls, like the teams, they're going to take the most bowls.
We'll see, dude. I don't hate it. ACC is going to be solid this year. I mean, they're the third best conference. Maybe. I don't know. That's a hot take. That's a hot take.
Might be a hot take.
Yeah, SEC, Big 10, probably Big 12. ACC is better than the Pac. I'll say that right now. I'll say they're better than the Pac. But I think that'll do it for college football this week. Let's move on to the NFL, dude, and let's get us the hell out of here. We'll run down last week's games. We got Chiefs-Texans Thursday Night Football, 34-20. Chiefs. Yeah. My Panthers lost to the Raiders, 34-30. Seahawks beat the Falcons, 38-25. Bills beat the Jets, 27-17. Bears with the comeback win, 27-23. Packers with the smashing of the Vikings. It actually wasn't smashing, but it was to begin with. That's what I'm. Vikings scored 24 points in the fourth quarter. That's why I thought it was a smashing. It was like 43-10 or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Packers win. Patriots and my Cam Newton win at Miami, 21-11. Washington has the comeback win, 27-17 against the Eagles. Jaguars beat the Colts crazy. Gardner Minshew.
I took Washington to win that game, too.
Yeah, you did. And Jacob and I took Eagles. 27-20 for Jaguars over Colts. Browns, I'm a dumbass. I took the Browns against the Ravens. Fucking Ravens smashed the Browns 38-6. Chargers beat the Bengals. Hey, let's just have a moment of silence for Brian. Saying that they would fucking somehow beat the Chargers. Also, I took Brian's word for it. Bet $80 on the Bengals to win a lot of money, and they lost. But that's my dumbass fault for betting an underdog like that.
Is their kicker okay?
Oh, didn't he pull his hammy?
He hurt his leg.
Yeah, I think he pulled his hammy on the game-tying field goal. Yeah. Saints beat the Buccaneers 34-23. That was expected. They were favorites. Bucks played a fine game. Tom Brady 23 for 36, 239 yards and 2 touchdowns. NFL is just boring to me. Not as exciting as college anymore. Cardinals beat the 49ers 24-20, and Rams beat the Cowboys 20-17. Now let's finish out the show. Let's have some fun with our picks.
Forgot the Monday games.
I didn't say the Monday games.
Titans, Broncos, Steelers.
Oh, fuck yeah, right. Giants lost to the Steelers 26-16. And the Broncos, go Denver. They took a wonderful loss to the Titans 16-14. But it's okay because Panthers and Broncos are both 0-1. But Jacob Steelers won, and they're up. So let's move to week numero dos. Tonight, in like an hour. Maybe not that long. Yeah, in an hour, dude. We got Bengals and Browns. And
Bengals got it.
Cleveland 6-point favorites. I hate that. I hate that because I thought I was going to have a spicy take, right? But I still got Browns. I still have fucking Cleveland. I still got them.
No.
I love you, Baker Mayfield, dude. Please stop sucking. Just all you have to do, dude, is just be good. Like, just be good. That's it. I'm not asking you to do anything else. I'm not asking you to have a good credit score. I'm not asking you to get a master's degree. I'm not asking you to donate to the homeless. I'm asking you to be a good fucking quarterback. That's it. One thing. Just one. Not a lot to ask. I got Browns. Jared's got the Bengals.
Yeah. Tyler Boyd, 38 yards, 1 touchdown.
That's what you're calling?
Dude, I think so.
No, if anybody's gonna have a good game tonight, it's AJ Green. Book it, book it.
I got Boyd, Tyler Boyd.
Overrated. Panthers, Buccaneers. I'm not talking for a reason. Because the Buccaneers are gonna win. Jacob, you're gonna write this down or type it, and I'm gonna use a year off my life. Like I'm gonna feel my Horcrux being broken.
You know what? No, I got Panthers.
Dude, I want to win, you know? I want to win the pick'em. Like, I want to be good. I got Buccaneers.
Well, then you do what you think, but I got Panthers winning. And
it's Buccaneers home. Buccaneers are 8.5 favorites. Buccaneers are winning. I hate it.
Okay.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. But I got Buccaneers. Giants and Bears. Bears are 5.5-point favorites, and you can...
Yeah, Bears.
Hear this, boys. Here's my lock. Here's the week. Combine it together. That's my lock of the week. I got Bears, Giants, Bears easily. That's my lock of the week. Over 5.5 points. For sure. That's my lock. Falcons, Cowboys. And that's a spicy lock. That's not an easy. I could just pick another easy game. I could just pick a fucking easy game, but I'm not. I like Bears and Giants. Falcons and Cowboys. Both teams are 0-1. Dallas are 4-point favorites. That's at home.
Yeah, I got Cowboys.
Dude, this is hard for me. This is hard. Fuck it, I got Cowboys. God, it's going to be a very close game,
Dude,
and I don't like that line. I don't like 4-point favorites to Dallas. I don't like it.
If the Cowboys lose,
if the Cowboys win, it's going to be like 21-20. If the Cowboys win, it's 21-20. That's what I'm calling, dude. I don't see it being any different. I don't see bigger than that. I don't. If the Falcons win, it's going to be a blowout. The Cowboys are going to fold. But I'm going with the Cowboys. I don't like it. I don't feel good about it, but I'm going Cowboys.
Yeah.
Packers and Lions. Green Bay is 6-point favorites.
I have a lock for this week, and there it is.
There it is. Nice. Yeah, that's a good lock. That's a good lock to use it on. Definitely less sketchy than mine.
Although I do feel bad for DeAndre Swift for not catching that game-winning touchdown.
Did you say DeAndre Swift? Oh, I thought you said DeAndre Whiff. Oh no.
He still had a good game.
Yeah, he did, but he dropped. Literally, DeAndre Swift
had the easiest catch.
Lost. I hate this saying that he lost in the game because they could have won it in other ways. Whatever. They had a great comeback, and they lost. They played the Bears. It was the Bears, right? They never should have gave away that lead anyway. But yeah, DeAndre definitely lost in that game. Sorry, DeAndre. Yeah, I got Packers. That's it. Jaguars,
They're
Titans.
6-point favorites, though.
Yeah, they are. I'm surprised by that. I'll take the over with Green Bay for sure.
That's what I'm more surprised about.
Yeah, the over-under's at 49. So that's a pretty decently high-scoring game. Over-under, Jared, means if it over-under set at 49, I never bet that. It's kind of boring. It's just the combined points for the game. So 49 points, that means it's a combined points. That means that they think that each team's going to score about 24 points. So the average will be 24 points for the teams. But yeah, I got Green Bay here.
I'm not going to lock it in. I'm sorry, I know I said it.
He's taking the key out. Ooh.
I'm just...
We'll hold it. We got a couple more games, and we'll get you guys out of here. We're over an hour. We're going to finish these games. We got like 10 more games.
Let's do it.
And then we're getting you out. We're not going to do news headlines today because we've already talked about them all. So let's get these games in, and we'll get you out of here. Jaguars and Titans. It's at Tennessee. Tennessee are 8.5 favorites. I'll say this. I don't like the points with Tennessee, but I think I'm going to pick Titans to eke it out. I got Titans by like 3.
Okay.
What about you? What say you? Who are you picking?
Titans.
Nice. Vikings and Colts at Indianapolis. I don't like this at all.
Colts, I got Vikings.
Dude, thank you. Colts
That's the one I'm going to lock in, actually.
Oh, hey, because Colts are 3 points favorites, but I don't like that. I don't like...
I'm locking in.
Dude,
I don't like that
they're playing home field for some reason. I mean, it's during coronavirus. I don't even know if Colts are having fans, whatever, but Vikings, I got Vikings for sure. I have the Vikings. I have nothing else to say. Bills, Dolphins.
Bills.
Dude, Bills easily at Dolphins. Buffalo's
That
only
should be
5.5
the
points,
If
dude.
you're doing a lock this week,
Yeah, it should
honestly,
be this.
that's what you should do.
Guys, if you're betting, you're hearing this, and you're a loyal listener, all two of you. Buffalo, 5.5 points. Book it. Book it. Book it. Cash out. Cash the fuck out. Buffalo's winning by more than 5.5 points easily.
Yeah.
That's basically saying they're going to win by more than a field goal because they will. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Literally, that's your fucking guarantee. Vegas fucked up on this one. I'm going to bet on this as soon as I get off. I'm betting Lakers in 5, and I'm betting Bills over 5.5 points. Booking it. Continue out. 49ers and Jets. They're both 0-1. San Fran is 7-point favorites. 49ers are going to beat them by more than 2 scores. Book it, 49ers. No way Jets are winning this game.
Yeah.
That's what I say. What say you? You
good.
got 49ers here?
Yeah, 49ers.
Okay, moving on. Rams and Eagles. Philadelphia's 1-point favorites.
Nope, Rams.
Nope, Rams. Thank you, sir. We're mirroring each other at this point. No way. They're playing home field favorites right now. Rams got to travel. That's still true. Coronavirus didn't admit planes. Rams are still taking a plane. They got to travel. I got Rams here all day.
Yeah.
Eagles coming off a tough loss. I don't see them bouncing back. Broncos and Steelers. Sorry, Jared. I got the Steelers here. And I'm taking
we're
the
hurt.
points. Yeah, dude.
We're hurt.
Philip Lindsay hurt. He's got turf toe. Dude,
However,
is Royce Freeman even a person anymore?
What are you talking about? He had a great game. Or, no, Booker had a good game.
But
Royce
you guys
Freeman
have
is our
Melvin
other-
Gordon. But yeah, Royce Freeman used to be your secondary back, but he's non-existent now. You guys got Melvin Gordon and Philip Lindsay. Philip Lindsay's
Well,
hurt.
with Philip Lindsay being out, he will become our third behind Booker.
Okay. Yeah, I got Steelers. Jared, you pulling to me?
You know what? I'm sticking with my boys. Broncos.
Dude, you're a better
Pull it
man.
out.
You're a better man than I. Cardinals and Washington. This, ladies and gentlemen, will be a good game. Both of these teams are on the come up. Cardinals are 6.5 favorites. I don't love those points, but I'm still taking them with the Cardinals. I book them. I'm Cardinals here. Cool.
Cardinals.
Chiefs Chargers. This would be a good
Chiefs.
game, but before I could even finish, I knew Jared was going to say it because I'm the same way. Chiefs. KC is 8.5 favorites. But I got Chiefs all day. It's at Chargers, whatever. Ravens, Texans. Do we even need to say it? Do we?
Ravens.
Yeah, Ravens. Book it. They're 7-point favorites. Even though they're playing away, they're traveling to Houston. They're going to smash by more than 2 scores.
Yes.
14 points. Okay, couple more games, guys, ladies and gentlemen.
Sunday night.
Sunday night football. We got Patriots and Seahawks. Seattle's 3.5 point favorites. All right. If you're betting, don't bet on this game. This is the toughest line of the week. Tough in my mind. 3.5 toughest.
I'm taking Seahawks still. Just because it's at Seattle. If it was at New England, I'd probably take the Patriots.
New England Patriots. I'm not saying anything else. Lock them.
Got it.
Not my lock of the week, but lock it in. That's it. New England, I got them. Now, Monday Night Football, dude, do we even want to watch this game? We're going to watch this game.
Yeah, I do.
Saints, Raiders.
But I do have the Saints winning.
Yeah, 6-point favorites. I mean, Saints by 2 touchdowns, dude. They're being
more.
really generous to these home teams right now. Caesar Sportsbook, whatever.
I think it's just because
Saints.
there's no fans in a lot of them.
Yeah, and they're traveling, whatever.
Hey guys, what's going on? I just found out that Ethan apparently didn't get the picks that I emailed to him because he doesn't check his fucking email like everyone else in the world. So I'm going to run down my picks real quick for the NCAA and NFL games just because I want to make sure that they're on record for the future because I know I'm going to be right about most of these. I don't know which games he went through, so I'm just going to go through the entire week slate of both NCAA and NFL. So if this is cut into the middle of your podcast listening, just know that Ethan is a fucking idiot. So, week 2 NCAA games. I got Campbell versus Coastal Carolina. Of course, I'm going with Coastal. Tulsa versus Oklahoma State. You're crazy to not pick the Pokies. Austin, PA versus Cincy. Obviously, Cincy. Then we got Louisiana, Lafayette, and Georgia State. We're going to go with Lafayette. Syracuse and Pitt. It pains me to say it, but I do have to choose Pitt on this one. We're going to Houston and Baylor. We're going to go with the Baylor Bears. That program has really turned around in the last couple of years. Well, getting back to where they used to be, I should say. Liberty and WKU, Western Kentucky University. I think the Hilltoppers are going to come out on top there. Then Navy and Tulane. Tulane is probably the better team, but my heart says Navy, so that's what we're going to go with. Boston College and Duke, I'm going to base this solely off of the way Duke played against Notre Dame, and I'm going to pick them to win this one. USF and Notre Dame, simply because I have no respect for USF, I'm picking Notre Dame. Then we got Stephen F. Austin against University of Texas at San Antonio. I think the Roadrunners come out on top there. University of Central Florida and Georgia Tech. I heard Ethan saying that he doesn't think Central Florida is going to have a good season, that he prefers Georgia Tech in this game. I think he's crazy. We're going with UCF, number 14 in the nation. I do believe they have a chance to finish above number 14 in the end polls as well. App versus Marshall, in what I had originally said last week that I think App is going to go undefeated. After watching them play last week, I'm not so sure, but I do still think they beat Marshall. I think it's going to be a close game, though. We're going with Appalachian State. We have Florida Atlantic going up against Georgia Southern. I got to go with Florida Atlantic. Then Citadel and Clemson. Of course, we're going with Clemson. Troy versus Middle Tennessee. I mean, Sun Belt, obviously, no one really gives a shit about, so it's hard to really make a lot of judgments, but Troy is obviously a better team. West Virginia has their head coach now. I'll eat a shoe if Troy doesn't have a winning season. We're going with SMU versus North Texas. Of course, we got to go with the Mustangs of SMU. Then the big game of the week, at least in my eyes, Miami versus Louisville, number, 18 versus 17 or 16 versus 17. We're going to go with Louisville on this one. I think Papa John's still has a little bit of sway out there in Louisville. Then Louisiana Tech versus Southern Mississippi. I think this is going to be a very close game that no one cares about, going with Louisiana Tech. Then we have Texas State versus University of Louisiana Monroe. Texas State proved that they could put up a lot of points, and I don't think Monroe is going to be able to hang with them there. Wake Forest and NC State. This is a big game here. Living right across the street from the PNC Arena, we're going to go with NC State on this one. Then Abilene Christian and UTEP. I have got to go with UTEP. So on to the NFL. Let the record show that I chose this pick before Thursday night's game. I picked Cleveland over Cincinnati. All right, let it show. I have only did it because I have no respect for Brian's team, but I did pick Cleveland. Then we have Giants in Chicago. I've got to go with the Bears. Atlanta versus Dallas. My mom is in the background here. She's going to hate me saying this, but I have to choose Atlanta. Detroit versus Green Bay. Green Bay's got too much firepower for the Lions. Jacksonville and Tennessee. This is going to be a good game, I think, but I'm going to go with Jacksonville. Just a little bit of Minshew magic. Then we have Minnesota versus Indianapolis. I'm going to go with Minnesota. I think they're going to bounce back after that loss. Buffalo versus Miami. I just don't have any respect for Miami, honestly. I'm going to go with Buffalo. San Francisco versus the New York Jets. I think San Francisco wins this one. I think they should have won last week, but I think they're going to go ahead and pull out that first win of the year. We have the Los Angeles Rams versus Philly. I think Philly takes another loss next week against Los Angeles. Denver versus Pittsburgh. This is Jared's team versus my team. I've got to go with Pittsburgh. I think the way Pittsburgh played that first game of the season, the offense is back, and Denver struggling quite a bit with Tennessee of all teams. I think Pittsburgh's going to handle this one just fine. Carolina versus Tampa Bay. I'm picking Carolina. I mean, it's probably going to be Tampa Bay, but I'm picking Carolina specifically because I just want to see another Tom Brady loss. Then we have Washington versus Arizona Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Arizona Cardinals. Kansas City versus the LA Chargers. I think this is going to be a fun game to watch. I think that Kansas City is going to pull this one out fairly handedly. I think Patrick Mahomes is going to be a little bit too fast, even for that Los Angeles Chargers front defensive line. Baltimore versus Houston. That's going to be a good game as well, but I think Baltimore is going to put up more numbers than Houston can in that one. Then we have New England versus Seattle. I struggle with this one, but I'm going to go with New England simply because of the system. And New Orleans versus Las Vegas. I think New Orleans wins that first game in Las Vegas this year. So those were my picks. And just so y'all know, last week, Ethan and Jared were tied with 9 wins and 7 losses, and I'm currently leading the rankings with 10 wins and 6 losses. And in the NCAA rankings from last week, since it was so cut and dry as to the choices, Ethan and I are both tied with 8 wins, 3 losses, and Brian, who made the picks with us as opposed to Jared last week, is right behind us with 7 wins, 4 losses. And I'm honestly just holding that joke that he said EKU would beat West Virginia over his head. So those are my picks for this week. I'll let you guys get back to the show.
But yeah, man, we're deep in it right now. We're at Take a timestamp. We're at 72 minutes, so we hit it hard, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, there you have it. You got NFL, you got college football, you got NBA predictions, you got Premier League, you got hockey, you got baseball. This is your one-stop shop for sports, and we learned some lessons today on college betting. Jared learned a little bit. I learned a little bit more because I'm not that shabby, or I'm pretty shabby with betting. So I'm getting there. But I think that's it. Any other bold predictions you want to throw out there that are on your mind for the week? Anything crazy? Oh, next week, SEC football. We will be previewing SEC football. Florida plays Ole Miss. Tennessee plays South Carolina. I'm just saying that because those are our teams. So next week, you don't want to miss it. We're going to highlight SEC football next week because it's going to be the following weekend. We get some SEC football. Yeah, I believe so, yeah. But yeah, any bold predictions you want to throw out there that you're thinking of? My bold prediction is the Florida Gators will make the college football playoff this year. Any for you?
Tennessee top 3 in SEC.
Ooh, I don't hate it, dude. I don't hate it. Not the boldest, but it's a little safe, so I like it.
Yeah.
That'll do it for us, man.
Guy.
Hey, what can I say? What can I say? That'll do it for us here at We Don't Know Sports, at We Don't Know Network. Before we end, I didn't say it at all. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter at WDK_network, and YouTube WDK Network are the first thing that comes up. And we will get at you with some sports news next week. Yeah. We out.
Later.
Perfect. Oh, shit. I got to close out clean feed. Jacob, don't put this on the podcast.